Make your own monster. This week for science, you're going to be making your own monsters. I know, super exciting. Who doesn't want to build a monster? You're probably wondering though, why are we making monsters? Miss Brown, we have not been doing that. We've been working on traits and characteristics of animals. Maybe we have to combine them together. Let's see. So, let's recap what we're doing. First, we're going to think about why we are going to make monsters and how it relates to the animal traits that we've been working on. So far, we've been learning about adaptations of animals and traits of animals. At the end of April, beginning of May, we spoke about adaptations. Remember, adaptations are the change in the structure to help an animal survive in its environment. These were animals like the red-eyed tree frog that you got to look into, and you got to figure out why it lived in the environment it did, and what made it so special, or what did it have that was so special that helped the animal live there. Then we started talking about inherited traits recently. Remember, these are traits that you get from your parents. Like if your mom has brown hair and you have brown hair, you got your brown hair from your mom. Now, next we moved into non-inherited traits. Remember, there were two different types of non-inherited traits. There were acquired traits and there were learned traits. Acquired traits was something that you don't get from your parents because it's non-inherited, and it's something that happened to you because of your environment. An acquired trait would be like a cat losing an eye, so now it only has one eye because it got into a fight with another cat. That's something that happened to it because of its environment. That was not the way the animal was born. And the last non-inherited trait that we spoke about were learned traits. Again, something that they can't get from their parent because it's non-inherited. But this one is different because it's something that the animal learns to do. Like a dog learning to walk on a leash, a dog learning how to fetch, a cat learning how to use the litter box to go to the bathroom. These were things that the animals had to learn how to do. They didn't get that from their parents. Now, since we're going to make a monster, you're probably wondering, Miss Brown, what does this have to do with the animal traits that we've learned about? Well, now we're going to take all that information that you learned about animals and we're going to use it to make a monster. And the best part is that you get to be the creator of the monster, so you get to use what you learned to create whatever kind of monster you want. All right, our dot today is Monday, first day that we're going to be making our monster. You're going to need this whole week to do little steps each day to work on making a monster. Today, your job is just to focus on inherited traits of your monster. Remember, these are things that your baby monster got from its parents. Your goal today is to think of 3 traits your baby monster got from its parents. Don't worry, we're going to look at some examples again. So here are some ideas. This monster, the orange monster, got an inherited trait from its parents. The inherited trait that it got is spots all over its body. That means that the baby monster that you see here also got those spots from its mom or dad monster. This monster over here, the blue one, got its inherited trait of having 4 arms. That means its mom or its dad had 4 arms too. As you can see, there are multiple traits on both these monsters, but for right now, I'm just going to point out a few that it could have gotten from its parents. Here are 2 monsters that look the same, but they got different traits from different parents. So this monster over here got the inherited trait of having horns. That means its mom or its dad also has horns. This monster over here is like the color green. That means that its mom or its dad is also the color green. Here are 2 last examples. This purple monster over here has claws. These claws he got from its parents, which means that his parents, his mom or his dad, has the same claws. And this monster over here has 1, 2, 3 eyes. That means its parents has 3 eyes. These are some examples of some inherited traits that you could use on your monster. Remember, your job is just to think of 3 traits that you want your baby, to get from its parent monster. So remember, you need to show how the baby looks like the parent. Again, just 3 traits. It doesn't have to look identical. If you look at the 3 monsters that are over here, obviously we have a dad, a mom, and a baby monster. They look pretty much the same. Your monsters don't have to look pretty much the same, but they do have to have at least 3 things that are similar. The baby got 4 eyes from its mom and its dad. The baby got yellow eyes from its dad. The baby got 2 teeth from both of its parents. The baby didn't get the color green from either one of its parents, so that one you don't have to worry about. Remember, you're just focusing on 3 traits that the baby got from its parents. So for this instance, this baby got 4 eyes, yellow eyes, and 2 teeth from its parents. This is what you're going to copy into your notebook. There is no drawing today. The drawings will be saved for later in the week because we need to brainstorm more. Today your job is to write your name, the date, science, and use these sentence starters to help you. The first one says, it says 1 trait my monster inherited from its parent is, and if we use the last example, you could say 4 eyes. A second trait is yellow eyes. A third trait is 2 teeth. Again, these are just traits, just 3 that it got from its parents. Please do not tell me that it learned how to fetch as an inherited trait. That is not one. And that's it for today. All you had to do was think about 3 inherited traits that you want your monster to have. Tomorrow, we're going to be adding on learned traits for your monster. Don't forget to take a picture of your work and send it to Miss Brown and Miss Kapusky through our email. If you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thanks, guys.